Hi there guys, welcome back to a new episode. In this one we are looking at Tsnp because if we look on the charts for about 9:30, Tsnp is down by about 7% over the entire day. The question for this one is, should you buy the stock at the current price, or should you wait out for a bit, or should you just avoid this stock overall? Well guys, you already know that I am not a financial advisor, but if you might enjoy this video where I share all of my personal opinions, please do leave a like and subscribe because we are trying to grow the channel. On top of that guys, tomorrow we're taking a bit more of a look at the fundamentals of this company. This one's just more of a reaction of how this one has been moving today and what I would personally do. But basically guys, if you want to see it in a bit more depth, we're looking at that tomorrow, and then again on Sunday we're looking at this one into the next week and what I personally do predict happening. So guys, if that does sound like a plan, please do leave a like and subscribe. But with that being said, let's jump straight into the episode. So when we look at our screens right now, you will see that Tsnp has been down for the majority of the past 5 days. If we look at how much we have lost over the past week, we're looking like we're seeing about a 22% decrease in price. And I don't think that's too bad, to be honest. I mean, yes, this one was quite, hyped up quite quickly, so it does make sense that it dropped off by such a significant amount. But yeah, guys, I'm not really even too disappointed with where we are with the stock right now. I've said it before, I will say it again. I really do see some long-term potential with this one. I definitely think that this stock could be a decent buy. Now, people have been asking me what I think about the price right now and the fact that it's been selling off. Honestly, like I said, we are seeing a lot of growth, and I don't think it's the worst thing in the world that now we are seeing a sell-off. Personally, if I was looking to buy this stock, I definitely think now is one of the best times. It definitely could dip a bit more, but I would not be too concerned about that one, because if I was going to be buying this one, it would be for that long-term hold. Obviously, with this merger with Humble Pay coming, as soon as that name change does officially happen, I think great things are bound to happen with this stock. So I really think this one is a penny stock at the moment. It's only at $1.31, but I think looking at this one from a more long-term perspective, we really do have that potential to see this stock price break past $2, $3, maybe even $4 or $5 in the next few years, because honestly, looking at what Humble Pay does, the potential really is there for this company. So for that reason guys, I definitely think that is not a bad stock to buy at all. Obviously it is relatively cheap now, but I definitely think this one does have some big room for growth in the future. So the fact that it's down right now to $1.31, I think absolutely is fantastic, because guys, it does actually present a new opportunity to potentially buy if you are looking to get in, or maybe even add more to your position if you don't already have the largest position that you want to have. So potentially now is definitely a great time to get in. I think that next week could see this one start to flatten out and hopefully go back up, but realistically I think that Tsnp stock is really a very interesting buy. I think once that name change does happen, we'll be on the path to some big growth with this stock, but I definitely think that if you want to hold this one for the more long-term period, you'll definitely be seeing some decent growth in my personal opinion. So the fact that we are down today is not the worst thing, I do believe. I think going forwards we are going to see more growth on Tsnp, and it's been down for a few days, but like I said guys, when we factor in how much we have gone up over the past few days after that, or even the past month, it does make sense that we are seeing a bit of a sell-off now, as people are probably taking profits. So personally, I am not too concerned about that. Going forwards into next week guys, I definitely think that it should hopefully start to come back up into the green by a small amount. I think it won't be next week that we could pass these highs. I think it may take a bit longer than that. I don't think that's a bad thing either. Obviously, if we do see long-term stable growth, that is also a good thing. So if it doesn't just rocket up in the next week, nothing concerning in my personal opinion. This one has gone up by a lot, so if it just slowly goes up, or at least stays pretty stable for now, I think we're in a very fantastic position. But long term, there's some real potential for growth coming with this stock. So would I buy it right now? Absolutely I would. And tomorrow guys, we're looking at why, we're looking at the fundamentals. But guys, if you are holding right now and you've gone down by quite a bit today or in the past week, personally I would not be too concerned about this one, because if I was you, I would be holding this one for the more long term period. And I really do see the potential with this company coming. I think that the share price could definitely touch $2, if not much higher, in the next few months. And of course, in the next year or so, I definitely think it could touch $5 or even $10 if we are extremely lucky. And of course, that is a very high estimate to hit. I'm talking about a more conservative estimate, which would be about $3 to $5 in the next year. But even then, guys, that could be a potential opportunity to double your money, in my personal opinion. But if you are in this one, for me, it would be for the long haul. I definitely think that is where you should be with this stock. So we are getting a bit of a dump in the share price right now. Not a bad thing. I definitely think the reason for that is people taking profits. I think that is to be understood. When we look at this share over the past month, like I said, we are looking at people who bought in at 19 cents, and of course now they are selling off right now at a price of $1.71. It makes perfect sense why they would do that, because of course they probably made quite a lot of money, so I can't blame them for that. You know what guys, I do think that this sell-off is probably going to end pretty soon, and people are going to be getting back in on this one, seeing it for the bargain that it is, because from a fundamental standpoint, I definitely honestly think this one has a lot to offer into the next week and into the future, and of course it could see some huge growth subsequently. So tomorrow, guys, we are looking at the fundamentals of the company and why this one could be a fantastic buy. If you do want to see that one, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But as of current, guys, Tsnp is doing fantastically. The fact that it's down is not the worst, and even over the past 5 days we can see that sell-off actually kind of slowing down from about the 9th of February midday up until now. So even in that period we've lost only about 4%. So of course the majority of that loss was coming on the 8th. So realistically, guys, I think next week is bound to be green, hopefully. I think if that is the case, this one's going to be back on the growth before we know it, and it will definitely be a decent buy in my opinion. But yeah, guys, right now I'm not too concerned about the fact that this one is down. I think it has a lot of potential going forwards, but please do tell me what you think in the comment section. Are you buying this one? Are you leaving it alone? I'd love to hear what you have to say. Other than that, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.